And check. All right. Okay. So welcome to today's flight. We are here in Rome currently, and it's gonna be a very interesting flight today. We're gonna go to Lampedusa, Italy. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time because it's a long flight on ground, but yeah, this is part of a series of flight that we're gonna do with this plane here, the A319 from ITA Airways, and we're gonna go in one of the most interesting airport and challenging in Italy with a liner, of course. And the first one of today is Lampedusa. As you know, I like to do real ops, so we have to go there and come back every time, but whatever. And so yeah, this is the flight we're gonna do today. Very brief preview. Let's go immediately into our plane, which doesn't have any stairs. Nice. Let's go in. Okay, this is closed. Yeah. And let's start immediately. We have control at the moment. I don't want to spend too much time on ground again. We're gonna talk during cruise. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna be fast now. All right. This little bit of lightning here. Let's go. Immediate boarding. Also, I mean, I don't think we're gonna get the sunset. Maybe can have. Wow, just 93 passenger. Fast time here. And yeah, we do have control indeed. Tower is 118.7. Flight 118.7. Checked. 118.7. 118.7. I think we should be able to connect jetways here. Oops. Yeah, it's a bit laggy, honestly. But probably it's the scenery. Yeah, today we have a custom scenery for Rome. Let me see. No, fantastic. Okay, never mind. So we are connected to tower. Let's see. Init request. We're gonna screen us basically in the next 60 seconds. No, not really, but yeah, in the next 2 minutes. Because yeah, we have control again. You know, Rome is kind of difficult every single time. So if you're not experienced with Rome, yeah, it can definitely be difficult to pick up clearance. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time to explain why. But long story short, you just have a transition that you need to copy in addition to the departure, which is not that common. I mean, can happen in other airports for sure. Wow, cost index is extremely low. Anyway, 390, we're gonna go very high today. I mean, not very high, but very close to the ceiling of the A3.
Contact Roma 125.5. Ciao.
Why my volume is so high?
125. Bye bye. With 445.
Let me check how is the volume for you. If it taps.
Number for Whiskey Lima taxi closing point.
Oh wow, it's extremely loud.
With 5 via Charlie Foxtrot, Delta, Papa and Bravo.
Okay. Nice. Wind request done. IRS line arrival. At least we already did. And yeah, we have to check the departure immediately. Let me show you that.
Santa Manuel Victor Lima, stand 412 via Delta.
Okay, yeah, very briefly. In Rome you have a transition. In this case we're gonna get the SOSAC 5 Alpha departure probably, or something around there. So let me write down SOSAC. And then a transition, which it's gonna be, I have no idea how it's called then, but basically you can find the transition here in your SID charts. This one is a transition, for example. Let me see, this, nope. Should be a Conut, yeah. Conut 8 Alpha departure probably. Sorry, transition. Conut, okay. Initial climb. Now let me pin this. Okay, well, we're gonna get from the controller. Okay, so this is the departure we expect. Boarding is going on, right? No, I didn't check this. I'm so stupid. Oh my god, still this bug in the Phoenix. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I didn't check because I'm rushing it. So if you have this bug, you just have to restart the plane. Okay. Unlucky. We have to do everything again. Okay, let's go. And now should be working. Should be working. Let's see. Wow, this is not that promising. Okay, dismiss. This is not that promising at all. Let's see. Okay, nice EFB. What? No, this is not correct. This is not a restart. Come on. What is that? This is not a restart at all. Ah, should have turned this on. Well, whatever. Restart all. Okay, should be reset. I mean, well, let's wait a second. Oh, now you connect. Okay. Let's try again. Perhaps I was too rushy again. Yeah, the point is we don't have a. I mean, there was a RSL line already, so that wasn't a real reset. Okay, this looks more like a reset, honestly. Let's go. And now should be working. Fine. Why my flight plan is already here? This is so scary. No, this is so scary. Reimport. Let's see. Okay. Load plane fast. Okay, now it's loading. Okay. And that work. As always. Alright. 118.7, we are already in the right frequency. Yeah, it's not really resetting everything, to be honest. But whatever. Whatever. Flight number ITAR 1831.
Delta Hotel Kilo 4905, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, wind 280, 10 knots.
Why the pilot reset the volume? Okay. I have no idea what's happening in the sim today. I mean, why would I reset the Phoenix and the pilot reset the volume? What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Let's forget about it. Okay, we're here again. We already briefed everything. So, ATC information is not the arrival, I want the departure. Running to 5. No, running to 5, sorry. It's Delta. Okay. Tower Chow, Itaro 8131, requesting clearance to destination, please. It's 1831, not 81.
1831 Tower cleared to destination via SOSAC 5 Alpha departure. Conut 8 Alpha transition, runway 25, initially 4000, set squawk 1270.
Okay, clear to destination, SOSAC 5 Alpha, Conut 8 Alpha, running 25, initial climb 4000, squawk 1270, Itaro 1831. Okay.
Read back correct.
Thank you. 1270, okay. Initial climb 4000 feet. Let me see the QNH as well, 1023, wow.
For Whiskey Lima 25, then up and wait.
Yeah, the controller have an extremely loud volume, but whatever.
Delta Hotel Kilo 49.
Okay, departure, 25.
25.5, ciao.
125.5 for, I mean, in case it's still online later. Okay. SOSAC 5 Alpha. No, it's actually SOSAC. Yeah, SOSAC 5 Alpha. Conut 8 Alpha transition. Insert. Let's just give a check to the flight plan. Okay, that's fine. Boarding finished. APU starting. How long is it gonna take for IRS? Still 5 minutes. Okay. APU starting anyway. Alright, we just have to calculate performance and we are good to go. We are good to go. I mean, we're good to go. We have to wait IRS to be aligned, of course. Let's go. Let's go. Departure. Runway 25. This is fine. Box on is
Shamrock
okay.
4 Whiskey Lima 25 cleared for takeoff. Wind to 80 10 knots.
Okay, it's not syncing the weather for some reason. Yeah, I know it's invalid, but why is not letting me? Wow, that's super weird, to be honest. Anyway, I hope that the plane is gonna work today because yeah, still very. I mean, already very buggy. 28. I mean, 26 QNH 102. No, I reset tariff.
Taro 407, tower hello, 16 left, clear to land, wind.
I hate the Phoenix when it's not
280 10
in this page because you click reset. Why is not working the sync? Oh my god. Why nothing is working today? 280 10 knots. 26. QNH 1023. Calculate. Oh. Send to MCDU. Okay. I mean, performance in Rome are pretty boring. Extremely long runway for an A319. So, yeah, we don't really care about that. APU bleed. External power disconnect. Okay. So, let's remove chokes. And ground power unit. Parking brakes is set. And let's do a quick brief of the taxi. It's gonna be not that long, luckily. So, we're gonna push back on November. Holding point Bravo Bravo, runway 25. Classical taxi on Fiumicino. That's it. And, okay, we just have to wait IRS to be aligned. 2 minutes.
For Whiskey Lima, contact Roma 125.5. Ciao.
And then we will be good to go. Let's see. Oh, oops. So we do have. Oh, this guy going to Dublin. We have another traffic in addition to us, which is this one here. Yes. Yeah. How is gonna push back from there? I always wondered that. But whatever. Let's try to push back before him. But yeah, there is nothing we can do at the moment. If you bleed is on. Yeah. We just have to wait. No smoking, seat belts can go on now. Okay. Let me just check if we have this. Yes, we do. 6.1. Is it correct? Yeah, 6.1. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah, we could request already if we want. But yeah, let's just wait. These 60 seconds. Let me see. Okay, yeah, this is the other traffic probably, which is an A320 Neo of EasyJet going to Munich. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any kind of model matching, as you well know, in 2024. Look at this, A319 maximum. That is cool. Recombinant turbulence penetration. Wow. Let me see the cabin here.
0407 stand 404 via Delta.
Okay, we can go.
Golf, November Zulu.
Delta, I to Golf, Golf, Union, Family, 2, 4, 4, dial, 4, 79.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, Tarro 1831. Tower Tarro 1831, ready for push and start. Oh.
Tarro 1831, push and start approved.
Push and start approved with Tarro 1831. Okay, let's go. And oh, that's a sharp turn, but no, okay. Too sharp. Okay, let's go. Release parking brake, and we are pushing back. Okay, so starting number 2. Let's turn on the transponder before and beacon lights maybe. Let's try to rush but not forget stuff, maybe. And starting number 1. Bleed switching off. Classical great sound from Phoenix. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, all this livery. Wow, Swiss super loud. This set of livery is completely new in the. I mean, I don't know since when, but before there was just one livery of an A320, and now that it's plenty of A390, all identical because it's all CFM without any sharklet. But okay, parking brake set. Starting number 2. But yeah, it's plenty of liveries now in Phoenix. Oh wow, the Lufthansa got immediately. Okay, this one disconnects, by the way. Why I have to call?
Hello, Lufthansa 8 Foxtrot Foxtrot, ILS 16 left.
Lufthansa 8 Foxtrot tower low, 16 left to land.
Did he disconnect or just disappear? I don't know.
Oh, 16 left to land, Lufthansa 8 Foxtrot Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima cleared to Frankfurt via Sourcing 5 Alpha departure. 217 Alpha transition, runway 25, initially 4,000, let's squawk
Okay.
1,000.
Flaps 1.
Here to Frankfurt, the 5 Alpha departure, 217 Alpha transition, runway 25.
Okay.
4,000 feet for 1,000, Lufthansa 1 Romeo.
Okay, then
Lima is back correct.
predicted wind shear. Let me turn on this. Flight control is up 1. Okay, wow. It's a lot of trim. Max on the auto brake. Landing, Lamy. Taxi light. Tower Italia 1831 request taxi.
1831, taxi holding point, Bravo Bravo runway 25 via November Golf, November and Bravo, QNH 1023.
Taxi on the point Bravo Bravo runway 25 via November Golf, November and Bravo, Itaro 1831. QNH 1023, but whatever. Okay, November Golf. Okay, let's go. Terrain. Ooh, what was that? No, it was just here. Oh, the sun is pretty low already. What is? Wow, is that low? Oh my god, we're gonna get there with the... Let me see on volant. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get there with nice darkness probably. Let's see. Yeah, I guess the plane that was close to us was a plane landed.
Clear to Munich via Soul 5 Alpha departure, Sovan 7 Alpha transition, runway 25, initially 4000, squawk 1000.
Takeoff config. Check and norm.
Easy 2996, read back, correct.
Okay. Oh wow, look at that. I mean, I'm gonna show you in cruise. This is a wow. Any station, fuel station inside the airport, cool. Yeah, I want to try to fly with I mean, we're gonna fly with normal, I mean not normal, with daylight. I guess, yeah, it's gonna take 1 hour more or less to get to Lampedusa. Yeah, hopefully it's not gonna be too dark on the approach. Let's get out of here as soon as possible.
Lufthansa 8 Foxtrot standard 405 via Delta, Echo Golf, Golf, November Zulu.
Okay. We're almost there.
8 Foxtrot.
Bravo Bravo is the next to the left.
405 via Delta, Echo Golf, Golf, November Zulu.
Timing ready. Should be a traffic somewhere there. Okay.
Terra 1831 runway 5,
Yeah, for takeoff, Itaro 1831. Okay. Let's go, run it turn off. So we're clear for takeoff.
Speedbird 5, Foxtrot Charlie, Tower 16 left, clear to land, wind 280109.
Takeoff light and strobe and landing lights. We are clear to takeoff. There's a traffic there, and another one on final. Okay, slow down a little bit. Alright. Wow. Okay, let's go. Oh, the sun is very low already. Okay, 50%. We're going to the south, which is going to improve a little bit. I mean, not too much. In this season, 50% brake release. Manflex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Wow, powerful plane. P1 rotate. Positive rate, gear up. And there we have Fiumicino. Wow. Cool daytime to take off.
831 contact Roma 125.5. Ciao.
1255 Itarro 1831. Ciao, grazie. Okay, autopilot. Lever climb. Thrust climb. Okay. Roma, ciao, Itarro 1831. Passing 2000.
Ciao 1831 Roma, ciao, identified. Climb to level 230.
Alpha level 230, Itarro 1831. Okay, we have a constraint, as you can clearly see. 230. Here. Speed check.
1831, proceed direct to Conut.
Direct to Gonut, Itarro 1831. Conut, not Gonut. Okay, let's go direct immediately, so we remove also the constraint. Okay.
01712 Roma identified. Cleared Latina 3 Alpha arrival. Expect LS Whiskey 16.
This is Fiumicino.
Plus level 100.
Runway 25, we just took off from this runway here, which is the active for takeoff today. And landing runway are 16 today, so traffic coming from north to land. What a sound, by the way. Okay, we're clear to climb 230, direct Conut. We're gonna get released from a departure at Conut. Do we have any other controller? Nope, for the moment. Let me see this side here. Yeah, the sun is pretty low already, unfortunately. Okay, standard pressure. Okay, terrain can goes off.
One for Whiskey Golf for a mark from Estable. Roger, contact from tower 118.7. Ciao.
Close this. Oops. Okay. Wow, look at the A319 climbing almost 4,000 feet per minute. It's a very, very powerful plane. I mean, again, as always, the ratio between weight and power is extremely good in the A390 compared to A320 and, of course, A321. So you can climb very, very fast with this beast. So after the release of the controller, let me check here. We can go direct to Turmo. I guess we can do better than that. Let me see on Navigraph. Yeah, technically we can go direct to Colex. But probably I'm gonna go direct to... Wow, this is completely different from what I see in Navigraph. Turmo. Okay, Navigraph... no. To... Can go direct to Senti. Okay. After we pass here, we're gonna go direct to Senti. Acceleration. Landing lights off. This should be already off. And this should be disarmed. Okay. Acceleration. Seatbelts off. And let's go. We should have some tailwind today, luckily. We are always so unfortunate with the tailwind. But okay, 15 miles we're gonna get released. We're gonna go direct to Turmo immediately. And then from Turmo to Senti probably. This is the plan. For what I'm seeing here. So guys, it's not gonna be a short flight. It's gonna take 1 hour to get into Lampedusa now. We're gonna talk about the destination, of course, pretty soon. Okay. Okay. This is an island, of course. And this is Corse, by the way. No, maybe it's just Italy. Yeah, it's just Italy. Corse is here. Ah, yeah, you can see something. Wow, it's pretty far. Pretty fast. Too far. Okay, we're almost there. Accelerating. How is the sun? What's that? Okay, just a cloud. Yeah, we're gonna get there with the sunset for sure. We can see the sunset line in Volanta. It's still pretty far. It's still in Greece. So we should be able to get there with some light. But yeah, unfortunately, summer is finishing. Flying with daytime is getting quite complicated. So yeah, I mean, we can change it. And we're gonna do it when it's dark, of course. Okay, we're gonna get released, I guess, soon, pretty soon. Let me see where we are here. Yeah, it was a quiet Fiumicino today. I should be able to see Naples. It's somewhere there. Okay, on the turn. Let's see if he releases us. Otherwise, let's monitor the climb rate. All right. All right.
Terra 1831, Roma, you're leaving our space, Unico 122.8, ciao.
Unico 1228, Arrow 1831, ciao, grazie.
Terra 1712, descend altitude 6,000 feet.
Okay, in Unicorn 1228. We're gonna wait again until Turmo, 20 miles still, to get out of this control area. Actually, usually on VATSIM, I guess they control all this segment. So Rome and Catania are, I'm not sure, but yeah, I guess they are the same usually. But this is our destination today. So again, like when we are after Turmo, we're gonna go direct to Senti. Okay, whoa, we don't want to level off. Continue climb. Flight level 3980. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, as you saw in the title, this is part of a small series of flight we're gonna do in Italy, which is of course the most challenging airport in Italy. We are gonna use a really helpful plane. We are gonna use the A319 from Fenix. That definitely does help. Oh my god, we have minimum VFR condition at destination, and that's not promising at all. We just have our nav approach and VOR. That's already super scary, to be honest. Yeah. Why would we have minimum VFR condition here in the middle of the Mediterranean? Okay, broken 2300. Yeah, but we have good visibility on ground. Okay, anyway. So yeah, this is part of again of a series of flight we're gonna do in Italy. Challenging one. Yeah, we're way behind. So I guess this is the transition. Yeah. So we have to wait a little bit. There's nothing we can do. Why we are using the A319? Well, basically because in some of these airports we are going, I guess included today. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I should check. But the A320 can't go. So, you know, I like to do real ops. The airline that does this flight is Itaro nowadays. They have Embraer, of course. They have, mainly Embraer. A3220. Sorry, not A3220. 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 Yeah, we don't have, I don't have at least either of them. So we're gonna use A319 that I do have. Incredible plane, A319, super interesting. And indeed is the only plane that was doing this flight in the past for Alitalia in some of those airports. So today we're going to Lampedusa. It's quite a challenging one. Just 1,700 meter runway, no ILS. So there is just AirNav and VOR approach. AirNav is fine in real life, of course, but yeah, here in the sim, we saw in the past, especially with the Fenix, that AirNav approach are quite messed up. So we'll see if today is the case. If it is, it's gonna be definitely interesting. Because I should have added a little bit of extra fuel, to be honest, but yeah, whatever. Because we are in the middle of the Mediterranean. I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna show you now. So this is our destination. So it's the, I don't know if it's the southest point of Italy, but it doesn't matter now. So yeah, as you can see here, so 1,798, okay, 1,800 meter runway actually. It's completely in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Our alternate is Catania, so we have the fuel to go back to Catania or Malta, which is a nice alternate as well. Malta is right here. I'm not that sure about Malta because I had a problem with the ILS when I went there with the 777, so I think that the scenery is quite messed up at the moment. But we have the fuel to come back to Catania in case we need. Also because now we have minimum VFR condition. So yeah, the reason because it's challenging is definitely the runway length and the fact that it doesn't have any ILS approach, so it doesn't have any precision approach. We just have VOR and AirNav again. Other airport we're gonna go is for sure Pantelleria, which is quite similar, more challenging, even shorter runway. This shows military, but they do actually good domestic flight here, a commercial flight I mean. And then for sure we are gonna go to Firenze, which is one of the most challenging airports in Italy, 1,554 meter, extremely short runway. So that's the plan. There are other, of course, but it's gonna take months to do this with all the other ops we are doing around the world. So this is the free I planned for now. I wouldn't say once a week, but yeah, once every 2 weeks we're gonna do one of those. Go here, come back, go there, come back. So that's the plan. And speaking of Lampedusa today, we are gonna check the procedure pretty soon. We have a nice sun setting. We are in real time. I mean, not really setting still. It's gonna take half an hour. We're gonna go pretty close to our destination. So daylight line is here at the moment, is in Greece. So we have time to do I mean, to make some space. Wow, the wind is not that promising at the moment. Are we out of there? Can we go direct? Yeah, almost. Yeah, I'm gonna go direct now, I don't care. So direct, direct Senti. Which is basically the waypoint before our approach. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, it's not gonna take forever for us to be there. Less than half an hour. To be at Senti, I mean. Okay, keep climbing. And in the next future we will see Sicily appear in front of us. Still nothing invisible. We're gonna overfly Sicily in this eastern part, which is kind of classical. Oh wait, Sicily is it this? Are we that close? I guess this is the Etna. This one can be. Yeah, this can be definitely be Sicily. Yeah, have to be actually. This is Etna. Biggest and highest volcano, active volcano in Italy. Okay. Definitely cool to see. Well, we have headwind. I'm kind of surprised. I checked the wind today. It wasn't showing headwind, but let's continue climb for now. Is other side. I guess they're using wrong one, wrong runway in Zurich. Very classical. Yeah, but they are not there. What's happening here? (161). Ah, but this was from a lot of time. Negative. Interesting. So okay. Yeah, the only thing again is I'm a little bit worried about to get there at night time. Shouldn't be the case. I mean, we should get there at definitely on sunset or slightly after sunset. We're gonna see. According to Navigraph, 38 minutes to destination. What's happening here? I guess one is talking and the other one is typing. Ah, look at this. On the... Can we pass through the door even if it's closed? Yeah. Thank you. Look at this. Customized trolley. And also, I guess this is customized. Wait. It's like wood. Yeah. Look at this. Wood texture. This should be a plexiglass. Something like that. Cool. Okay, leveling off. We're gonna check the procedure now. And okay, first thing first, let me open this. Because we have to check something. Yeah, we have to check the meter precisely to see the wind, how it's going. Because yeah, there is not much traffic on there. So they were running runway 18. Yeah, we're running 18 definitely. So yeah, minimum VFR condition is due to this cloud formation that we have over the airport. But yeah, clearing runway 08. Yeah, there is no doubt about that. Let me close windy. Okay, so let's check the procedure. So shouldn't be that hard, honestly, because we have an AirNav again, AirNav on 2024 on the Phoenix. Are kind of struggling in these days, so it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, let's see the arrival. Is the transition is Colex, which is there. We don't have any below altitude constraint, so we can just start descending at the top of descent. Enough. We have some speed constraint, but whatever. 2000 feet, and the minima of this approach. Wow, it's a category 1 approach. Interesting. LPV. I don't think our plane is able to do LPV, so in case is minima is 306 bar or 294. It does change for basically 12 feet, 3 meter of difference. And this is the airport. As you can see, runway is 1,800 meter long, which is definitely a short one. So let me check. Ooh, the sec. This is classical MSFS freeze. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, this is just a bug. Don't worry. Why it's inputs me to climb? No. Wow, it's very interesting. Okay, I have control. Okay, 1000 feet per minute. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, autopilot. Yeah, this was just a bug. Don't worry. Okay. Back on track. So now I completely forgot what I wanted to check. Yeah. Let me see. This plane. So let me restore this. Shouldn't be a problem. Is it this? I guess it is. I never investigate this too much, but I guess if you don't have this, you can't do, or you can't use LPV minima. I'm not sure about this at all. But yeah, we can investigate that. Would be super boring to do it now. So I guess we're just gonna use LNAV VNAV minima for the AirNav approach, which we are gonna import now. So it's AirNav 08. It's the leaked 1 alpha arrival via. Okay, this is not required, of course, via Colex. Okay, there we go. I can ask ChatGPT, of course, what is the DDRMI. Yeah, in the past I remember it's something related to your AirNav capability. Let me check. What's the DDRMI in the A320? Digital distant and radio magnetic indicator. It's a background navigation instrument. What? So I have nothing to do with AirNav capability. Let me see the LPV capability. Okay. Well, I guess we are able then to the LPV. Maybe it wasn't this then. Ah, no, sorry, my bad. Yeah, it wasn't this, it was FLS. Okay. Yeah, it was this one. FLS. Okay. Okay, it doesn't really matter. We can do LPV anyway. All right. So this one is just, I guess it's a standby stuff. Let me see. No. Okay, never mind. I have no idea. Yeah, I saw this. It's a standby system, but whatever. So even if we don't have FLS, we can, according to ChatGPT, which is not that reliable, of course, but we can do LPV. We are gonna use LPV minimum again. It's just 12 feet of difference between LNAV VNAV. In this approach, between LNAV VNAV and LPV, it's just 12 feet of difference. So yeah, it's basically 4 meters. So it's not gonna change the world, to be honest. Okay. Sun is setting. So yeah, that's a typical bug. When you go in another window, the sim can freeze. That kind of stuff can happen, but whatever. So I remind you, we're going to, from Fiumicino to Lampedusa. This is part of a small project in which I'm gonna go in one of the most challenging airports in Italy. We are going with the A319 of ITA. We're gonna use this plane for all these approaches because some of them are not. I guess even today the A320 is not authorized to do it, so we need an A319. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's the plan. If you have any question about the route of the plane, you can definitely ask. And other than that, we need oh wow, my telemetry in wait, okay, I wait back. In Navigraph was completely disappeared. So currently we are approaching Sicily. That it's in sight actually. Yeah, I can see some land here. Yeah, it's it's cloudy, of course. This is Etna again, highest volcano in Italy, and one of the, I don't know if it's the highest in Europe, to be honest, but yeah, I'm not that expert on Etna. And this, as I always remind when we pass in this area, this is Ustica Island, and it's aviation related, of course, because you can search online the tragedy or the disaster of Ustica. There was a very considered mysterious crash in these skies over here, over this island, a long time ago. So yeah, this is the place if you want to check Ustica. You will find a lot of interesting video and information online. And I put right there, it was a DC-9er, I guess, if I well remember. It's incredible how they were able to rebuild it from the debris. You can find some photo of the plane in an investigation hangar after. I can show you, of course, after the crash. Ustica, DC. I don't know if it's in a museum now. Yeah, it's not the best view, of course. Let me see. Yeah, this is the plane. Yeah, here they're saying that basically was shot by a Libyan military plane. I want to know, when was it? Yeah, because there was this hypothesis of mid-air collision, or just abutment. But I don't remember when it was. Was in the 80s. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, never mind. I can't ask here. Yeah, in the 80s, 27 June 1980s. 1980 actually. And yeah, okay, now we overpass it, of course. I think it's still visible. Maybe from this point of view. No, I can't see it anymore. But we are over Sicily. Well, we're gonna pass. Oh no, we're gonna overfly. I mean, it should be right here actually. It's right below clouds. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's right below clouds. Wow, that's not the best weather, to be honest. Okay, sun is still there. Okay, 100. And okay, after Senti we can go direct to Colex, of course. I mean, is the next waypoint, so there is no need to set up any direct. So yeah, this is the coastline of Sicily. Okay, yeah, it's right here. It's barely visible due to this clouds layer, but yeah, here there is Sicily. Of course, not just here, but Sicily is a very big island. So yeah, all in front of us. I remind you, we are going to Lampedusa today. Really challenging airport. Very short runway. So it's gonna be interesting. Very interesting. We have to be sharp. It's gonna be an tough approach, but it's gonna be mainly visual at some point. As soon as I have the runway inside, it's gonna be visual. Unless we have a good vertical path, which I'm not sure is gonna be the case, to be honest. So we're gonna start descending before Senti. In this case, I'm gonna go direct to Colex before top of descent. Yeah, top of descent is below then. Okay, let's zoom in actually. Okay, 70 miles from now. Yeah, we're getting closer. Wow, this headwind wasn't expected, honestly. We always have headwind, by the way, in this day. Wow, that's incredible. Yesterday we have like a 80 knots of headwind and something terrible. Yeah, we're kind of unlucky in this period with the wind. When we did the flight was in Mexico. Mexico, I don't remember actually. I guess we had headwind even there. Wow, look at those clouds. Yeah, the weather is getting worse for sure. I'm curious about the new meter we're gonna have on Lampedusa soon. Has been 34 minutes from the last one. Let's see. Yeah, we are kind of unlucky with the wind in this period. I also see a slightly lag sometime, which is kind of weird. We are getting in this period of the sim updating, which is getting, I mean, the performance is start getting worse. I don't know. Yeah, and on top of that, it's getting dark. Yeah, the sun is about to set. Let me see the date-night line. Okay, it's right there. Yeah, it's gonna catch us before we land, for sure. Well, whatever. It's not gonna be fully dark. Luckily. Wow, this looks so realistic, by the way. Wow. Oh my, this cloud not really. Yeah, this one not at all. But yeah, the one below there. At least this. border of the cloud, it doesn't look realistic at all. I don't know if it should simulate some kind of optic effect, but I never saw something like that in a flight, to be honest. This view is slightly better, for sure. So altitude cloud still hard to simulate, probably. But yeah, there is nothing we can do until the top of descent. We briefed everything. Yeah, we have to import destination data, but it's gonna happen after we start descending. We're gonna descend initially flight level 210. Okay. Let's do an external view of the plane with this nice sunset. So yeah, this livery, these new liveries are way more accurate to the real plane. This color here, yeah, the other one was, I guess, too blue. This livery is way more, yeah, again, way more accurate. Yeah. Interesting color for Itarro. Okay, we should see Sicily now, right? We are almost above it. Wow. There is this. It's not fog, of course, because we are extremely high. But yeah, it's kind of a foggy layer, a little bit annoying. Yeah, but I guess we are still over land at the moment. We can't see any difference because we are. I mean, not. Yeah, okay. From here you can definitely see. Oh wow, there is an airport. This is a military airport. Trapani. Yeah, it's a military airport. Oh my god. Let's see some names here. This island is. No idea. Wow. Yeah, Navigraph is horrible to spot geographical name. Let's see here. This is where they are shooting Favignana. Yeah. Should be this one. This is where they are shooting the Odyssey of Nolan, if I well remember. Oh, it's a island close to here. One of those, by the way. Favignana. I remember this name, Favignana. Yeah, but it's one of these. This island here. They're shooting. I guess it's this one. If I well remember, it should be this one. They were shooting. Actually, they finished now. The new movie of Nolan. And we are, yeah, almost 30 miles from top of descent, fully configured already. We're gonna initiate our descent pretty soon. So cool to fly during a sunset, by the way. I love this long shadow here. Very cool. Very cool. Look at this. Yeah, this is the shadow in our wing, the shadow of our fuselage. Wow. Okay. We're pretty close to top of descent now. We're gonna initiate the descent as always 10 miles before the top of descent itself in vertical speed. Let me see outside here. Okay, we don't have any other traffic. Wow, Roma is still online, cool. This is no flight plan. Oh wow, look at these two guys. Very close to each other. I want to see the experience. 2 hour. Okay, that's very interesting. Oh wow, no connection history. So this is the very first time they are. I mean, this traffic here is the very first flight on VATSIM from Naples, and this guy here is the second flight on VATSIM probably. And wait a sec. Are we online? I see OBS disconnected. Nah, we should be online, right? Yeah, we are online. I don't know what happened. There was a second of disconnection on OBS. Yeah, I want to see which runway is active in Palermo. Okay, this runway is active. So runway, I don't know which runway, 05, something like that. So if this is active, these two guys are, I don't know. No, probably they're doing the right procedure. I will monitor this situation. It's very interesting to see beginners on VATSIM. Let's see how they deal with it. Okay, this one landed without a flight plan. Let me see this guy here. 21 hour. Wow, what is today on Palermo? And this one? Okay, this is also a controller. So this guy is definitely using the right runway. These two guys here, I don't know, they are very close to each other, that's for sure. And we really need to descend. Yeah. Okay. Destination data. Oh, we do have a new meter. VFR condition again, let's go. That's a nice news, to be honest. QNH 1020. Temperature 27 degrees. And the wind is 80 degrees, 100 knots. I remind you, we're going to one of the most challenging airports in Italy, which is Lampedusa. 1,800 feet of runway. No ILS procedure available. And we're gonna shoot on our nav indeed. Okay. Going down, let me see here how they are doing this guy. Oh, they are turning now. I guess they're not using the right runway. This is a classical. So if you want to start VATSIM, make sure you check the right runway. This is one of the most important stuff that I see people doing wrong on VATSIM when they start it. And also very experienced people does it. So check always Flight Radar 24. It's not really mandatory actually to use the real active runway. But yeah, it's easier for everyone. That's for sure. They should put like some mandatory stuff, because every time it's kind of a mess up. Yeah, I saw the vertical path. Yeah, no, these guys are using the wrong one. Okay. I guess SimBrief is scheduling it. Okay, increase descent. Descent. What? Okay, that's fine. 259, 250 knots. That's very fine. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting because these two guys are using the wrong runway and this one the right one. Good luck. Okay, let's go down. We had a nice experience in this area as well. I was editing the video today, flying on Manta with the 777, a plane. It wasn't really using the wrong runway in that case, but was just coming from, basically intercepting the ILS from the opposite direction of the run. Just the runway extension, just flying the airport, runway extension, and then doing like a U-turn, completely ignoring the entry point of the ILS. But whatever. Whatever, we have to descend now. Oh, what happened here? I guess these guys just froze. me see. And we are in open descent. Yeah, it's always gonna be hard to catch the vertical path, but let's descend like this for now. He's always too sharp. Okay, yeah, of course, if you descend VNAV, you can add a little bit of knots. That's for sure. 10 knots or 20 knots, I don't remember now. I never descend VNAV with the A320 family. Okay, this guy's turning. Wow, this is gonna be very interesting. Okay, it's not really turning on final still. You have to do some procedure. Nobody's writing on chat. I don't know if they are talking at least. Wow, look at the sunset here. Let me stop the gear down view. Oops. Okay. Alright. And we are catching the vertical path. No problem. Zooming. Terrain. Yeah, we have some constraint there. Speed constraint specifically. As we expect, it's full of clouds at our destination. Wow. This is turning on final now. Extremely slow on top of that. Wow, this is so fast. Wow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So again, the classical error of beginner is the runway itself, because it's not really the fact that you are a beginner, of course. It's the problem is that SimBrief is scheduling the wrong one sometime. That's the case today. Oh, this is Pantelleria. Yeah. This will be our next destination in the future. I mean, we have to go back to Rome and then come back here, but this one is gonna be the next one. So we did the longest one as a first. So now it's done. It's gonna be, I mean, we have to come back to Rome, of course. Wow, this is gonna be very bad for them. Can we go direct to... Yeah, just go direct Charlie Delta 303. Okay. See the turn here. If we are not able to land in Lampedusa, we have to go to Catania. Of course, I mean, I don't think we're gonna have any problem. I landed an A320 in Cuenca, 1,800 meter runway at 80,000 feet. Sorry, 8,000 feet. So, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any problem again. Oh, we do need to calculate performance for sure. This guy's gonna mesh. For sure, they're gonna smash each other. Look at them. Okay, let me do this performance calculator. Very important today. We are weighing 54.6. Yeah, it's not receiving any meters. Wow. 80. 10 knots. No. 080. 10 knots. Temperature 27. QNH 1012. Sorry, 1020. Landing weight, I completely forgot. Landing weight 54.6. Yeah, for sure gonna be auto brake medium. Yeah, okay, auto brake medium. And in case max brake. I mean manual braking. Yeah, let me see these two guys here. Wow. That's super weird. These two guys are too close, by the way. Very interesting. Yeah, I would be like, I would teleport and hear if they are communicating in any way. Yeah, definitely not by text. No, wait a sec. I want to lower this. Alright. Continue descent. Flight level 110. Do we have our destination in sight? No, we don't. Yeah, they're gonna definitely land in the same moment. I mean, this one a little bit previously. Well, yeah. Let's see if they go around. Yeah, I think it's kind of frustrating for both at the moment. Okay, 20,000 feet. Keep descending. We're doing fine. For now. Yeah, we're doing anything for now. I remind you, 1,700 meter runway. So again, we want to hard land in this case. We don't want to do anything, any butter stuff. We don't care at all. You just want to put your gear down and brake in a place like this. I mean, again, the A319 at sea level can brake. I mean, you see, we have some space. Of course, with manual braking, we need basically half of the run. Not really half of the running, but yeah, look at the performance of this plane. So it's not really needed that we smash the plane on ground, to be honest. Okay, the Austrian disconnect. Okay, this is a classic. I'm kind of surprised. I wouldn't disconnect at all. I don't care. I mean, yeah, what I don't like about the three of them, especially the Austrians, is was a control and an experienced guy. Is at least report when you start descending and you see two other traffic coming to your destination. Report. At the same time, you report the runway you are intention to use. And it's getting dark. Yeah. Sun is setting. Yeah, since we are going down, it's gonna be also, and it's gonna be a faster sunset than the usual. But yeah, we are not here to do any sunset moment. Okay, speed brakes a little bit. We lost vertical path. This is us, by the way. Okay, let's recover. We can descend 3000. QNH 1020. I always forget to standard this. 1020. Yeah, also, okay, 34 miles. Are we gonna make it? Doesn't look like, to be honest. Classical vertical path error of the Phoenix. Yeah, we're gonna be at 3000 feet at... No, okay, we definitely need speed brakes here. Oh, we need to go down. And sun is set, I guess. Yeah, sun is... no, it's setting now. Yeah, we definitely need to go down. Faster than this. Okay. Yeah, because we have to slow down as well. Yeah, as I told you many times, the Phoenix in 2024 have some problem with the vertical path, I guess. In 2020 was perfect, but still they're still... No, I guess they're still struggling a little bit. Every single... no, not every single time, but... Yeah, sometime it's definitely strange. For example, now we are supposed to slow down. And we are below the vertical path, as you see here. But I want to level up before, of course, to be able to slow down a bit. Let's continue descent. Okay. Yeah, also look at the vertical path. I mean, we are not even able to level off before the Charlie Delta 303. But yeah, according to the vertical path, we are extremely low. We are just 23 miles from Charlie Delta 303 and still fly level 1 to, 30,000 feet. That's super strange. I mean, this is not a correct vertical path for sure. So be aware of the Phoenix vertical path. Or VNAV. Okay. Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna get on ground. Maybe. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay. It looks like we are extremely high to me. But anyway, let's continue the approach. For the moment. Should be fine, but yeah, definitely on the edge. Look at my speed brakes, I mean. And we have to slow down on top of that. That's what scares me the most. So 2000 feet air nav to intercept the air nav vertical deviation, go around 2000 and 1000 feet, landing lights, seat belts. Okay, zoom in. Alright, soon I'm gonna switch to vertical speed and start decelerating a bit. At least 230 knots. And we are 30 miles still. Okay, let's continue descent like this for the moment. And the island is right there. Oh yeah. This is Lampedusa. Here we are. Let's give an external view of the plane. Wow. Do they change the... I guess they changed the lights here on the last update. So today we have the bug again of the... Yeah, the FB bug in the first start. If it happened to you, you just have to restart the plane from the... Yeah, from the Phoenix Manager program. Yeah, restart the plane and it's gonna work. Okay, less than 10 miles now. We are fine for the moment, honestly. At 5 miles I will start to reduce speed. For now, let's go down. Yeah, some tailwind component. That's our tiny island and our destination. Look like impossible that there is an airport in this stuff, but actually I already see the puppy. It's right there. Okay, 7 miles. Yeah, we're completely fine at the moment. I don't think I even need to switch to vertical speed. Let's just go 230 knots now. We have speed brake full for now. Okay. So 230 knots is a good speed because you can deploy flaps. Approach armed. Approach engaged, actually. Speed is mine. Vertical deviation and lateral deviation. Okay. Okay, let's go down 2000. 2000 set. Okay, I don't think we need to rush like this anymore. So speed brake in. And armed. Auto brake is armed. Let's level off and then slow down. I mean, let's level off and then speed on managed. Okay. Well, actually, 1000 feet per minute. Ooh, what is this? 1000 feet per minute, speed on managed. See the turn here with the island there. Look at this tiny one. It's not even in Navigraph. Is it here? No, okay. Wow. Okay. We are in a base now. Slowing down. Speed brake armed. Okay. Check. Landing lights are on. And level off. Go around is 2000, so there is nothing we have to do. Well, 2000 for a go around is a sharp level off after the go around. Okay. Here we are. Okay, on the turn. I mean, we can hit approach. Approach. Okay. After the turn, I'm gonna go gear down. We're still pretty far. We're still 15 miles. And very low. Wow, 20 knots of headwind. Well, we have 11 knots on ground. That's gonna help us for sure. Wow, super laggy. Ooh. Super laggy. Why is it so laggy today? Okay. Oh, that's bad lag. Hopefully it's not gonna give us any problem. Okay, let's wait for landing gear down. We have an in. Ooh, that is extremely laggy now. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know why. Super laggy. Very bad performance. Maybe it's loading the island, I don't know. But yeah. Really curious about to see the vertical deviation today. This is us. Oh, the Austrian is back online. Wow. Yeah, hopefully we will be able to fly the plane normally with this strong lag I'm seeing now. Okay, speed check, gear down. Okay, gear down. It's 10 miles. Takeoff flights, running to off. Less than 10 miles now. Simple. At 7.5, laps 1. Okay, speed check. Flaps 1. Alright. Deviation alive, flaps 2. Oh, 5 miles. Yeah, but I should be alive soon. Okay, I'm gonna go flaps 2 now. Speed check, flaps 2. Okay, intercept. Yes. Sharp intercept as always. Okay. 5 miles. Slowing down. No traffic. Okay, speed check. Flaps 3. Wow. Look at that. And flaps full. Okay. This is Lampedusa. Appearing there. Alright. We are fully configured now. Let's give a check here. Okay, now performance is a little bit better. Yeah, the island quality is really poor, to be honest. This cliff here on the sea are not realistic at all. But okay, it's autopilot off. Let's go visual now. I mean, let's follow the puppet at least. Okay, we have a strong headwind. Okay.
500. Above. Minimum.
Continue. Touchdown reverse. $60 reverse in manual braking. Yeah, that was easy to be honest. Yeah, thanks to the headwind that we had was, I mean, we had almost 20 knots of headwind, so 15 to 20 knots of headwind, so that's definitely helpful in an airport like this. Okay, we have to backtrack. Never mind. Flaps up. And APU starting. Yeah, that was definitely easier thanks to the headwind. Yeah, the touchdown is completely fine. Yeah. Nothing too difficult at all. There should be a taxiway here, which is not. Very interesting. Okay. I'm gonna park here, but yeah, here there should be a taxiway. Yeah, very short runway, by the way. Look at this. Oh yeah. Okay. Slowing down. Landing lights off. And like this. And strobe lights off. APU starting. Okay, now performance. I don't know why did we have bad performance in the approach phase? Should be worse on ground. Look at the wind. But yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna park in this one. Taxi light off. It's a self-maneuvering, of course. We're gonna try to park the best we can. This is typical of an I mean, it's a typical ATR airport. Okay. Nice. Okay. APU running, I guess? Yeah. My director could go off. Engine off. Okay. D-board. Beacon lights. Okay, let's connect everything. Let's go outside. This is it for today. Stairs. Yeah. There we are in Lampedusa. Yeah, that was a good I mean, the approach was definitely, again, easier due to the nice headwind we had during it. A little bit windy, nothing too crazy to deal with. But in normal condition, yeah, of course, probably not that sharp. I mean, you can't float at all. So with a floating plane like a CJ4, like a Vision Jet, is kind of way scarier than an A319, especially with the Fenix, which flight model is on another level, and as a consequence, you have more control about it. Wow, we have a landing lights out. We have both landing lights out. What? Oh yeah. Since we are here, turn off APU. Okay, let's go back out. But yeah, overall it's a cool airport. For sure. A320 would be on the edge. A737 as well. I mean, 737-800 on the edge as well. I don't think they land here that kind of plane. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is it. So next time we're gonna fly this plane back to Rome, and then we're gonna go to Pantelleria, which is even shorter. Last time I landed in Pantelleria was with a military jet plane. Was a nightmare. Hopefully with a nice flight model as the Fenix has, it's gonna be less frustrating. Okay, so I wish you a nice evening and see you next.